Behind the scenes, it's UK Nigerian entertainment. Actors, models, artists, producers, directors, dancers. Watch behind the scenes.
Shine, 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 shine like you're under. Not let them hold you. Not let them tell you say. Not let them hold you down. Oh no.
You have the green light to go into UK Nigerian entertainment. Let behind the scenes guide you.
Tell me why it be so. Tell me why it be. Oh yeah, go. Tell me why it be so. Tell me why it be. Oh yeah, go. Tell me why it be so. Tell me why it be. Oh yeah, go. Tell me why it be so. Tell me why it be. Oh yeah. Everybody doing oh no.
Behind the scenes.
Oh no. Everybody doing oh no. Everybody steady. Oh no. Everybody shaking. Oh no.
Welcome to Behind the Scenes, another evening, another edition. And today how I want to start is by looking at my personal Afrobeat social diary. Today, 7th August 2015, I'm at the SMADE Friday night lunch at LA Lounge.
That's right.
25th September, Davido album launch party at
right.
the Trucks. 25th September. 25th October, I'm at the Olamide tour, Lil Kesh, and many more at the Trucks.
That's
once
right.
more. Now I know that's some impressive agenda I just dropped on you like it's hot, but I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna present the man who I follow. You know, I get a lot of stuff on my phone, but there's some people you follow. Ladies and gentlemen, SMADE, y'all.
Thanks for having me on your show, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you so
you,
much.
thank
Thanks
you.
for
The
having me,
pleasure
guys.
is all mine.
Yeah.
The pleasure is mine. Now, trying to get hold of you has been a little mission, you know. And I told K Swiss, I said, K Swiss, if I could just see this guy, a little interview, ghost.
Oh, Casey is the producer that produces for us. Yeah.
For us
yeah.
as well. And he's just saying it's hard to get hold of you. Now, I've spoken about your shows, your upcoming shows. I know about your previous shows, the Whiskey, Asha. You were right at the top, you know. I have to say that.
We thank God.
This is the Nigerian humbleness, you know.
We thank God. And thanks to everyone that's been buying those tickets and coming to those shows. Without them, we can have a show. So definitely we thank them as well.
I always start by trying to find out about people's names. You know, when they say SMADE, you know, I start to think. I say, okay, you know, you remember that song when Notorious said, my mom and pops mixed me with Jamaican rum and whiskey?
I didn't know that.
I said, like, this guy's mom's and pop, he was made of suya and stout. Now, you tell me. I go for suya and stout.
That's right.
SMADE. You understand? I was made, why SMADE?
SMADE came from self-made, really, to be honest. Self-made, creating nothing to something, you know, developing something, make it successful. You know, it's just the heart of creativity. That's all that he explained. It means the art of creativity, creating something to.
So creating something from nothing.
From nothing to something, basically. That's exactly what it means. You know, it's a way of life that I live. That, you know, every day when I wake up, I just want to achieve. I want to
add value.
Do you understand? Yes, I want to add value. I want to achieve. I want to create something. Yeah.
Now, I've spoken about your shows because I really follow your shows. Your shows define Afrobeat entertainment, you know, in London. Who's coming? SMADE got them coming. Who SMADE bring it? SMADE got them coming.
Well, is it right for me to say that's a lie? That's a lie. It's not just SMADE.
So there's other people.
Well, of course, you have to respect the other people doing it. There is definitely other people doing it.
There's some things I'm gonna say now.
Yeah.
I know let's say there's other people, you know, but in terms of looking like people that can make this thing happen, it looks like there's a promoter's look. You know, you see your presence.
Yeah.
You know, it communicates what you're capable of.
Yeah.
You know. So is this part of it that you have to look this way, because all these events got your name tagged on it? And I'm just surprised that it's not you.
It's the brand. SMADE is a brand I'm trying to create. Like I said, it's something I'm trying to put into to whoever is watching, to whoever is out there, to the audience, that look, SMADE is a brand that can create so many things, not just the parties, not just the concerts. It could be a radio show, it could be a TV show tomorrow like you're doing.
Yeah.
It could be SMADE Airways in future. It could be SMADE trains, like the way. Okay, when you think SMADE, think Virgin. The way Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Airways, Virgin Music, Virgin Radio, Virgin Media, Virgin. That's the sort of brand I'm trying to create.
It's like
SMADE.
self-made in every category.
Exactly.
Not just
it's not just the entertainment that I'm trying to push in now. I'm looking to do other
Things
business,
as well,
other
your
business as
brands.
well. Do you understand? But this is the brand that everyone knows for now. So this right here is the leverage to what we are going to be in the future.
Very good.
We're taking you behind the scenes.
What triggered off a musical brand? What part of music were you involved in, and then you said, is there a gap in the market that I'm going to tap into, or how did we get to this point?
How did we get here? That's a good question. This for me came naturally. It wasn't something I planned. Like 20 years of my life, or 19 years of my life, I never went clubbing. I never knew what a club was because my dad restricted us from going clubbing.
Proper Nigerian,
You know the big man that before you go out, you have to go with the driver and all that stuff. I never knew what clubbing was, but I came into this country about 11 years ago to study, and while I was studying, I had my old friends from back home. We started hanging out, and then we started creating little reunion parties, and we're here today. I used to create that. I used to organize all that.
So you take them and say, okay, let's all get together.
Let's all get together. I create a flyer. I designed the flyer myself. Ring up people. Before I knew it, people from the States, from Brazil, from all over the world were coming. People like my friends from all over the world.
Let me understand it. You're from Nigeria. You
Yes,
came
I am.
here to go to school.
Yes, I did.
You have friends all over the world.
Yeah, because when we did our secondary school in Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yeah, and
But
because that was the boarding house. So after the secondary schools finished, everybody went to America, to the States, to Canada, to Brazil, wherever they went to study. I came here.
Okay.
And I've got loads of friends here as well. So basically, when I moved down here, I had a couple of my friends then. Some of them are seniors. We just used to hang out.
I think that's a good thing. That shows me like you had international experience from the get-go.
Yeah, you could say that.
You got to put people from
say
from
that.
different international
Yeah,
places
you could say
together.
that. The first reunion, I could imagine, I think we had about 20 people came from outside of
Country,
the UK.
yeah.
Yes, a lot of people came down.
I knew you didn't go to the club, but your friends, some of them had club experience.
Of course, loads of them.
So
loads of them
how
did.
did you feel? You felt like I'm
Like
missing
I said,
out.
because I've always been in the system of social.
Yeah.
Like I'm used to socialize, and even though I've never been to the clubs, it was natural for me
to
you
just
know,
come out.
To just come out and
blend in. Your events, mainly they have a dress code pattern.
Yeah.
And because you've been in the business for a little bit now, you can see that any form of disturbance could prevent you from making a profit. Is that why you introduced the SMADE dress code? You look smart.
Well, we have different events, different dress codes. Having said that, the nightclub, we want to I try to dress the way I want my crowd and my clientele to dress. My following, I want to show to them what I want from them.
Yeah.
So I have to,
You
put
have
myself
to
in that position.
lead by example.
Exactly. So, but you can say classic man. That's the word going on right now.
Yes.
I want you don't have to be too formal, but if you look swerve, you look good.
I see your Instagram. You got all kinds of swag. Now I ask you, UK Afrobeats, and Nigerian Afrobeats. We got many levels we can still go. I start with Nigerian Afrobeats, which is already a successful industry.
Okay.
In terms of mainstream crossover, selling it to a broader audience, not just the Nigerian community in another country, say the English community.
Okay.
Where are we, and what do we need to do in order to cut across? There's collabos with the American, with Mick Main, the Drake and the Whiskey, the Alicia Keys and K-Swiss dancers. But when they do collabos with us, we take it to our market. We want the situation like one of the suggestions people said to me, maybe if they took it to their market, we would travel more.
True.
What is your take on how Afrobeats can broaden this,
8 years ago when I started this, it was very hard to go to a Western club, to go to Mayfair and hear any Afrobeat music.
8 years ago.
8 years ago. Now, at this stage, 8 years ago, it's a bit slow because you expect more. But I'm still happy at the stage we are right now because you go there, you go to Mayfair now, or you go to some clubs now, and if they're not playing Afrobeat music, you're not having fun.
Yes.
Do you understand? That's the stage where we are right now. Afrobeat to the world right now.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's getting there. When you see the likes of Sweet Beats, Alicia Keys dancing to Afrobeat music, dancing to Scales, dancing to Wizkid, that's growth right there for Afrobeats. And I believe when I saw that, I smiled and I thought like, that's good. Like 8 years of hard work is beginning to pay off. Because when we promote Afrobeat music, we're not just promoting it to ourselves. We're not just creating a scenario for ourselves. No. We're doing it to the world for people to come and see.
We bring you the hustle, the drive, the determination, the best in Nigerian UK entertainment right here.
So tell me why be. Oh yeah, go.
I think I've always known as a child I wanted to be in an entertainment business.
Oh yeah, go. Tell me why be. So tell me why be. Oh yeah, go. Tell me why be. So tell me why be. Oh yeah.
We're taking you behind the scenes.
Oh no, everybody doing oh no. Everybody doing oh no.
Behind the scenes, where the dreams turn into reality.
You have one suggestion, say, if you had to do something today to just move Afrobeats from here to there, tell me one thing you've thought about, say, I would do this if I have this money today.
Wow, that's a big one because I think there's a lot going on in the industry now within ourselves.
Yes.
Do you understand? Not to talk of breaking to the next level.
You're saying it behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. Yeah. Behind the scenes. I mean, the artists that are made need to be able to come down to collaborate with the ones that are coming first. Then we now can say, let's take this to the world, not just Africa. Like for example, Davido.
Yeah.
What Davido is doing right now, what the likes of Davido, Two-Face, Olamide, they do collaborations with anybody, everybody.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Obviously, you got to have some.
Them to come up. Give them
you got to have some talent.
Yes.
Obviously, before they can work with you.
Of course.
But you cannot count or quantify how many songs they have done with people.
Okay, just give people a leg into the game.
Davido has been in the industry for 2-3 years, and he's done like I was doing some research on him recently because I've got a show.
I've said it September 25th. Davido at the trucks.
Yeah. So I was doing a research for Davido recently, and I found out like I couldn't even quantify or count how many collaborations
he's done. Carolina. He's done so many.
He started from Carolina. He's done songs with almost every artist from every African country. Basically.
Okay.
He's done so much. He's doing so well, and this is the sort of thing we need to do for ourselves.
You're saying that
internally,
we need to grow internally.
Yes. So if I have the power to sell the Afrobeat, I would do Afrobeat shows here in LA, in Nigeria, in Ghana. Every month there'll be a show going on. That's promoting Afrobeat basically. That's creating a buzz for Afrobeat.
Yes.
I'll be selling out O2 Arena right now. Do you understand?
But you do sell out.
Yeah, we still in a smaller scale, which is the Indigo to the 2,000-3,000 capacity. I'm talking about the 20,000 capacity. But understanding the fact that the markets, the numbers, we don't have the numbers here. Because of the Nigerian market here, the community here, the community here, the Afrobeat community here is not that big. So we have to go all out.
Yeah, to get and I'm telling you, you go all out. You understand? I'm saying it. And I looked at some things like is there competition when you say grow from within?
Yeah.
Do you have any competition? Because I've gone to events on the back of your name. I'm a bit sad to find out that you wasn't behind those events. I need a refund. Do you have?
I didn't say nothing.
But do you find competition at this level, even in the UK, where you said the community is not so big?
Yeah.
Is there a competition amongst promoters to bring, because the range of artists to bring to draw the crowd?
Yeah.
There's not a big pool.
I see competition. Yeah, I see competition. I came from the background of a healthy competitive business.
Yes.
There is competition.
Yeah.
There is competition. You have to respect your competition, and you have to. You just have to. You don't, for me, I don't look at them. I just do my thing.
You just do your own
Because
thing.
the more you spend time looking at them, it slows you down. Do you understand? So I just see them, acknowledge them, admire them, and respect them,
And
because they're competition. They're trying to sell the Afrobeat brand as well.
As well as your.
I support them as much as I can. I go to the shows. Sometimes I buy the tickets myself.
Great,
Do you
you're a
understand?
great businessman.
Yeah, that's the way you want your business to be. You
I'd like
understand?
to be your
So-
competition so you can come to my
Of
show.
course, definitely. I would support my competition. I would share or repost anything my competition is doing, because
this is
it
so
costs me
great.
nothing to do that. To be honest with you.
If everybody was like you, we would have it not just only held in the Afrobeat, in
Amen.
every works, in every works of life.
Amen.
So I'm going to ask. I've still got so many questions to ask you, but the way you talk, you strike me as, in the word music, you strike me like baby. Young money. Cash money. I look at you like Didi.
Oh,
I look
yeah?
at you like but from your perspective.
Okay.
Who is your mentor? Who do you look up to say, I like this person?
Every morning when I wake up, I pray to God, and I thank God for my father, for showing me a lot in this world. He taught me well.
That's great to hear.
He taught me well, I must say. I have a lot of fear and discipline in myself. So he taught me the principles of business, and how to manage my business. And I think that's what's brought me this far.
You look up to your dad.
I look up to him,
You look up to your dad.
Growing up, I used to go to the office with him, same work and all that. So who else would I say inspires me other than my father? I get a lot of inspiration from the likes of Didi and the rest of the guys you mentioned, but my father still does it for me. My father still comes to my shows.
This is really great.
He travels from Africa
to come to
see my show, even if it's just for that weekend. He's here.
And he's coming. He's actually coming to your office. Just
Yeah.
a different type of business.
Behind the scenes.
Everybody doing everybody steady everybody shaking
Nigeria is the home of Africa.
Yeah.
Now, do you pick artists just from Nigeria, or do you look at artists in Africa in general and say, what must they have for you to pick them up?
Good question. An artist don't really have to be talented to sell them. Yeah. As long as they're hardworking and they're making good music for people to listen to, so that's all that matters. We look at the demand.
Okay.
The higher the demand,
The more you're like,
the more the supply.
the
Do you
more
understand? So if you tell me if tonight at this club I listen to a song and we all listen to a song and everybody's screaming loud for that person, I'm like, okay. Do you understand?
Yeah.
This is the next guy to bring down.
So you look at the reaction from the club,
Exactly.
the streets,
Exactly.
and then you say, "This is let's do business."
That's the business.
You understand? And you're never late. You understand? You're on time, because anybody who's pop, have you ever lost money, brought a guy and say, people didn't really want to see this?
Of
guy?
course, yes. You have to go through that phase in this business. If you don't go through that phase in this business, then you're not in this business.
So now you, what does your tick box look like? Like, I hear the streets, I hear the club, What else must you hear to say?
I'm like I said, I'm bringing the video
Yes.
down, and I'm still doing a lot of research on it
To see.
to see what value he's bringing. Do you understand?
He's a. I can't
Do you understand?
believe
This is the MTV Award winner for 2 years in a row.
Yes.
So, and I think the third one is won. So, like this is value. This is the brand right here, Davido.
Yes.
He's been in the business for only 3 years and he's already winning awards. That's something good.
He's I would say he ranks in the top 3 of the level Afrobeat is right now.
Well, considering that he's been in the business for a short while, yes, he is.
He's very
good.
talented.
He's very talented.
Now, just in case you're hearing the sound, we're at SMADE Friday launch at the LA Lounge at the Governor Bar, and we're upstairs. We had to take a private area.
And I'm busy as well.
And it's busy.
It's catching me off guard. He didn't warn me about this. So, but
SMADE,
I'm happy to give this interview. So we have to do this again.
Very quick. We're soon gonna get hungover, faded, pool full of alcohol, dive in it. Who's coming?
I just said nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coming tonight. Nice. Congwaso.
Master. We got Terry G,
Akpako Master.
Mr. Ginger.
Mr. Ginger.
And we got the of course the DJ exclusive, one of the biggest DJs in Africa right now.
Well. So now tell me, as a famous promoter, right? I think you're a good. You strike me as a real good guy. A real guy brought up from a good surroundings.
Thank you.
But this business comes with its perks. I don't know how much you partake in it. There's normally a lot of hangers around you. I see how you roll. I see. But what do you say? Has that changed you? Like you have become something that's out of control within you, or?
Not really. I'm not out of control. I think I'm still. If anything, I tend to humble myself more. Yeah, regardless of the pressure or whatever I'm going through in terms of business. So I still think I've had the same team from like 2-3 years. I've had the same friends, the same people around me from time. So really, it's just.
How big is your team? What does your team comprise of?
It comprises of people that share similar interests with me, that have the same belief as me, people that see and believe in what I believe in.
It's driven by passion.
Exactly. They share the same business ideas with me, and
vision, the same vision.
Exactly.
Everybody's got this.
Because mistakes that all the competitors make is, they're in this for money. We are not in here for money. I have about 30 people on my team. That people like K-Sweet, like you said, people like Ade Shakwe, quite a lot of them. Dombazi as well. We even though money is the end result, we do this because we want to. We have passion for it. Do you understand? That's the reason. That's the only reason why we can be successful at whatever we're doing.
This is the only reason.
This is not always about money. That's a mistake a lot of people make.
This is why
money is good to make, but at the end of the day, this is passion for us. This is why I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing this more than anything else. This is fun for me. Going downstairs, seeing people screaming out, enjoying themselves, hosting them is fun to me.
I'm gonna be one of them. Coming to your event was actually a pleasure for me from my personal perspective. But getting to know you and seeing how you feel, how you want to treat people. I would go downstairs and really get faded because you're the guy. You're the guy to be around. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not gonna take any more time. This is SMADE. He's busy. He's been picking up 4 or 5 phones, before we could talk to him. SMADE, please tell them about your events. Come out and support.
Yeah,
we got tonight SMADE Friday lunch at the LA Lounge, the Governor Bar. September 25th, we got the Davido lunch. October 25th, we got Olamide and friends. Right. Come out and support. This guy is a real nice guy.
Thank you very much.
And you can say to them, give them your Twitter handle. Accessibility is something I want to.
First of all, thanks for all the support so far. If you already know the brand and you've been supporting the brand, thanks for supporting and thanks for looking out. You can always catch us on Facebook, SMADE London. You can catch us on Instagram, and Twitter at SMADE Events. And my personal Instagram and Twitter is I am SMADE, at I am SMADE, or SMADE Events. Thank you very much.
Great guy for inspiration, great guy for advice, and if you do your job right, you might just get paid.
That's right. You gotta bring something to the table.
Behind the scenes, it's UK Nigerian Entertainment.
Tell me why he be, so tell me why he be. Oh yeah, go. Tell me why he be, so tell me why he be. Oh yeah, go. Tell me why he be.